Welcome in everyone to week 4 of Breaking the Chains and Healing Generational Traumas. This week we will be talking about tools that you can use to help you heal generational trauma. Uh, Class is starting now. If you're interested in staying, please hang out with me. This should go pretty smoothly this time, with the hopes that these are the tools that you guys can all walk away from with the anticipation of using. So, what I would love for you guys to do is to first let me introduce myself to those who don't know who I am. My name is Professor Nikisha, and we have this class once a week, every Tuesday around this time. And we talk about different ways to help break generational traumas. And we're on YouTube and also on TikTok at the same time. So, yeah, that's how we're making this work today. So, today we're focusing on um, not the understanding of generational trauma, but the actual process to help you start healing your generational traumas by providing you with tools that may be helpful for you in the near future if you are looking towards healing yourself from these traumas or traumatic experiences that you have faced throughout your entire life and your family's life before you. Um, I'm just trying to set up my YouTube so people aren't just looking at my chest right now. But as I set up, my first question to you guys is, how are you guys doing today? This has been a very, very interesting week, especially with things going on. If you're here in the United States, with things that are going on in our politics and our politicians and what they're dealing with right now, as far as the filibuster with and that can yield mixed emotions. So please feel free to put them in the comments that of how you're feeling today. Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling drained? Are you feeling exhausted? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling joyous? Please feel free to put that in the comments. And for those who are coming in, welcome. Your participation points do matter in this class. For those who actually signed up for the class, participation points are important. Hey, welcome back, Vicky. How are you, my love? Here we go. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if everybody can hear me, but welcome back, Vicky. How are you? And welcome in, everyone. Exhausted with our government overall, but really proud of Booker. Same. Our government has shown us exactly who they are at gratefulness. Nicole, welcome in, welcome to class. And if this has been your first day or your first time in class, hey Liz, if this is your first time in class, please let me know. Let me know how you feeling, what you're going through, and all that fun stuff. I'm like, where's my little mic? Let me know. We will be doing our healing work today. Um, just a means for it. And I will be turning up the music because it's pretty much a woosah. So I encourage you guys all to hang out with me and take this woosah moment in. And we'll go through some good visualizations to help you heal some of the wounds that you may be facing, and then offer you several tools that you can use in order to make your life easier. We only have 2 more weeks in this class, and that's it. The first thing I'm going to do is some deep breathing. And I remember, like, the last time we did this, it's amazing that this was the second round of class. We did square breathing, so I want to do that this time. I want to do square breathing. So what that means is you are going to take a deep breath in using your mind first. You're going to close your eyes. And then you are going to imagine, you're going to close your eyes, and then you're going to imagine that you are taking a deep breath for 4 counts, and then you're going to imagine letting that breath go for 4 counts, and I'll count you in. All right. So this is you just using your imagination. Just sit back and imagine yourself breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathing out 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to breathe in. Actually breathe in for 4 counts. We'll start now. 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to take a moment and imagine that you're breathing in for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that you're breathing out for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now what I want you to do is to kind of stretch, release yourself from any of the anxieties that you've been feeling today with your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Shake out your arms. Stretch out your legs. Tilt your neck to the left. Hold that for 5 seconds. Tilt your neck to the right. Hold that for 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5. Look up for 5 seconds. All the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look down for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's begin class. Well, welcome in. As I said before, this is your healing practices, your week 4, where we are talking about the tools that you can use. Thank you so much for likes. The tools that you can use for healing generational trauma. And we are going to discuss why healing inherited beliefs is essential to breaking your generational cycles. How limiting beliefs forms and how they get passed down. And if you haven't watched our webinar at any point, please go to the link in our bio and click on HillmanTok University or student registration, and you can catch the first round of our next class in April 22nd. That class will be absolutely live if you are in the Atlanta area. We will be hosting that class live so you can meet me face to face. But that's where your first assignment is. And the reason why I'm saying that is because in that webinar, it talks about how it explains fully how generational traumas and beliefs are passed down. But for those who are coming in that are brand new, I'm going to share with you those quick cues of how those beliefs and generational traumas are formed and how they get passed down, and then the power of your mindfulness in recognizing those beliefs, and then the role of forgiveness and self compassion during this healing process of your week 4 of HillmanTok University class. Um, Yeah, so let's get started. We're going to do the first part is going to be a guided meditation. This is all about relaxing today. We're not going to put any pressure on you. I'm not going to have you look up anything. We're just going to just go through all these things to help you with this process. Um, but we will be doing the guided meditation after I share with you how limiting beliefs form and how they get passed down. Limiting beliefs are formed when your family has done uh, or have created ways where their traditions have now been a part of your life and their lives too. A lot of times, these traditions are created based on survival. And a lot of times, these survival modes are put into place, and we take it as it is a fact. This is how I'm supposed to live. This is what I'm supposed to do. Now, this doesn't just equate to just your family, but it also equates to your community, the church, the people you spend most of your time around. If you didn't have your blood family with you, your foster family or your non biological family plays a key factor and a role in the development of these genetic traumas. And also, a lot of the genetic traumas that you have are affiliated to your biological family as well. You may or may not know them, but they are passed down through your genes, through a form of epigenetics as well. So, a lot of times, what happens is we live our lives on a day to day basis and we start to accept the way that life is unknowingly. Um, that these thought process and these thoughts and ideas that we've had in our mind that are playing in the back of our mind are gifted to us through our DNA. And if you are around your biological family, they are displayed to you in the beginning. Welcome in, Sullivan Man. They are displayed to you in the beginning. And so what ends up happening is you take those things as though they are, when in actuality, the reason why certain things have happened within your family, you may not know. And because you don't know those things, it leaves you in a position where you are receiving and accepting generational trauma that has no merit in your life or in your persona, but it holds fact in your parents or the people who raised you's life as well. Now, the power of mindfulness in recognizing these beliefs. The reason why it's so empowering to know and to take the moment to recognize these traumatic beliefs or traumas that have been passed on to you because you can make a clear distinction of whether or not you want to hold on to these things or let them go, because you are lifting up the veil and you are taking life by the horns, and you're like, look, this is my life and this is what I want to do, and that is your responsibility. For some people, it may seem to them like it's very hard or challenging to do so, and in some regards it can be. And the reason why, sorry y'all if you're getting though, and the reason why this may be hard or challenging for you is because you may have some missing pieces, uh, the family secrets from your family that they don't want to talk about or they don't want to expose. But in that exposure and the communication between you and the people who raised you, it makes a huge difference when you can look at the situation and make a full decision to let it go. And you can only do that when you are fully aware and you are willing to take on the responsibility for your life and the people that come after you. It sometimes can be challenging, as I stated before, but you're strong enough. You can handle it, I promise. The role of forgiveness and self compassion and healing. A lot of times when we find things that have happened to the people around us, the people who raised us, if we actually take out the time to look at their lives and where they have been, it gives us a full understanding of who they are and why they have done what they have done. And understanding why they have done what they have done, it opens up the door for you to have compassion for them, but also allows you to have forgiveness for them or acceptance. Because a lot of times people have used forgiveness as a form of manipulation, where you have to accept that person in your life and you have to accept all of the things that they have done, even though they have caused you traumatic harm. That is not the case. That is not what I am referring to. What I am saying is important. It's imperative to consider where that person has come from, and in that consideration, it allows you to look at your life and where you've been, and it may explain why you do the things that you do, or why you have done the things that you have done, based on how this person or other people have treated you. And from that space of knowing, you can come to a point where you can make a firm decision to hold on to it or to let it go. And this is where the forgiveness part comes in. And a lot of times people use that saying, forgiveness is not for me, forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. And the reality is, the forgiveness is truly for you, because these people can move on with their lives and things will just happen and they'll just keep moving on. For you, you're still holding on to the baggage, you're still holding on to a grudge, and you're still hurting. And for the ghosts of Christmas past. And the goal is to let those things go in order for you to move forward into the life that you desire to have. The next activity that we're going to do is a step by step guided meditation to help you identify inherited beliefs, to visualize them, and we're going to go from there. The first one we're going to talk about, the first guided meditation that we're going to have, is releasing inherited beliefs. This one, we're going to use the sound of drums. And I don't know if I can, hold on, to represent the heartbeat, in order for you to get connected, in order for you to get connected to the ancestors that are with you, the people of the past that have the 62 people that are locked inside of your DNA. During this meditation, I want you to sit comfortably with your feet on the floor or crossed beneath you. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath through your nose and hold for a moment. And exhale slowly through your mouth. Let your shoulders relax. Feeling your body settle into the space. With each breath, allow your body to soften releasing any tension. Now, imagine a warm golden light surrounding you, offering protection and comfort. In your mind's eye, see yourself walking down a path. This is your ancestral path. Each step you take brings you closer to the wisdom of those who came before you. As you walk, you begin to see figures in the distance, your ancestors. They are here to help support your healing journey. One by one, they welcome you, offering their presence, love, and guidance. Now, ask yourself, what belief about myself or the world did I inherit from my family? I'll say it again. Ask yourself, what belief about myself or the world did I inherit from my family? Listen carefully. A word, an image, or feeling may arise. Trust whatever comes. Now ask yourself, where did this belief originate? See if you can trace it back, perhaps to a parent, a grandparent, or even further. Feel the weight of this belief. Where does it sit in your body? Is it in your chest, your stomach, or your throat? Now, acknowledge that while this belief has been passed down, it is something, it is simply something that you have carried. Is he going to the shop? Okay. She expecting him. Now, visualize holding this belief in your hands. It may appear as a dark cloud, or a heavy stone, or a tangled thread. Now imagine a soft, warm light radiating from within you. This is your healing energy, your truth. Slowly begin to dissolve the belief in the light. Watch it unravel, burn away, or drift into the wind. As it leaves, repeat to yourself, I release what no longer serves me. I am free to create my own beliefs. I honor my ancestors by choosing healing. Feel the weight lifting. Your body is lighter and your heart more open. ask yourself, what do I want to replace this with? And maybe it's like, I'm worthy of love, success, strong, my language of strength. Repeat this sentence. Feel root in your mind. Now slowly bring your awareness back to your breath. Inhale deeply, exhale fully. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, grounding yourself in the present. When you are ready, gently open your eyes and take a moment to reflect. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, I am free, I am healing, and I am whole. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, what I want you to do is take a moment, if you have a journal, or if you can, put it in the comments. What it is you saw, felt, or released, and what truth are you carrying forward? Here are some prompts. What you believe, what belief about yourself do you feel didn't start with you? What breakdown or what emotions come up when you think of this belief? And imagine letting this or letting go of this belief. What does that look like or feel like to you? You can put it in the comments if you want to, or you can just chill out because this is going to be a replay in the classroom. So, and thank you for all of those people who have popped in and hung out with us for this part of the meditation for week 4. Breaking the chains, healing and understanding and healing generational trauma. And if you are watching this on the replay, feel free to add this to the discussion found within the classroom for week 4. And then the power of forgiveness and self compassion. In your homework, this will be your homework assignment. For those who are here, you can put it in the comments. Um, why forgiveness is for you, not just for the other person or people. Who in your lineage do you need to forgive? And what would you say to them if they could truly hear you? You can put that in the comments. And your homework for tonight, and you can just add that to the discussion, is write a letter of forgiveness to an ancestor or a family member. Also, include one word to describe your experience in today's class. You can put that in the comments. And engagement for the next steps in your personal healing. You can put that in the comments, or if you find yourself in the classroom, feel free to put your um, information in our discussion in the class. And that's the end of class today. If you have any questions, comments, or concern, please put them in the comments. And that's it. And thank you so much, Ms. Nicole, for hanging out with us the entire time. I really, truly hope that this was a wonderful class for you. And for those who are joining us on YouTube, you are so welcome, Ms. Nicole. For those who are joining us on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us and joining into the class. It's greatly appreciated. The replay will be in the classroom in a matter of moments, depending on how fast I can get YouTube and see if the audio and all that stuff worked, or I can use TikTok. I hope you guys can join us again for next class. For HillmanTok class will be next Tuesday. There will be week 5 where we dive into, and you should see it on your syllabus. If you did not get your syllabus, please check your spam. I'm noticing that everything is going into the spam. Access to your class, access to all the fun things that you're supposed to be going in. It is found in your in your um, in your spam. And I honestly don't have control of that, but hopefully I have a viable solution. But next week we will be talking about, and next week will be a lot of fun. The last class had a lot of fun with what we're going to talk about next week. Let's see what that is. Rewriting the narrative. So join us again next Tuesday at this time. Class usually lasts about an hour and a half, hour and a half. Today it was an hour, where we dive into rewriting the narrative. So you no longer have to worry about holding on to those traumas and those generational beliefs that have been holding you back. And you guys on YouTube, don't mind this. We're moving. So all these things are happening at the same time. Thank you guys so much for joining this class. If this is your first time ever being a part of my class, welcome. And if you would like to join us live, we will be in Atlanta and we will be hosting the next round of 6-week course in Atlanta. If you want to know more about that, just go ahead and click the link in our bio and sign up for student registration. We will be in Atlanta. The first day of class is April 22nd. So if you are in Georgia and you are in the Atlanta area, it is my hope that you guys can join us on that day and I can meet you face to face and we can dive in even deeper. With that being said, thank you guys so much for joining this class. All of the information you need is in our website. Click on the link in the bio on both platforms, YouTube and also TikTok. And I pray, and my wish and my hope for you is that those generational traumas that you've endured are a little bit less after today. And then we're going to dive in more on more tools that you can use to help you heal generational traumas in the future. All right. With that being said, we are here for your mind, body, and soul. My name is Nikisha. I'm your professor, and I am here every Tuesday to help you heal generational traumas that may be holding you back from living the life that you desire and to have it more abundantly. Deuces, both y'all. Bye.